There's an unfortunate stain on his wall now. The bell is wet. Still works.
Bing bong, bing bang, bing bong, bing bang. Bong, bang, bang, bong. Bong, bing. My legs. Bing bong. There's a link for the Zoom. I'm going to go into Zoom. Yeah, but there's just go into the waiting room and we will join you shortly. Catherine's not here yet. The reason Catherine is sometime not here at the start of the show is because she lives about 50 minutes away and she has to take her kids to school, or at least get them ready for school. I think they go to school. Thank you for the donuts on their own these days. So that's why she's sometimes not here to deal with it. It's in the eyes. Thank you for the sub and alive. Thank you for the sub and saying I'm a good-looking guy. Subs count. I did mean to send the Zoom link there. That Zoom link is up, and that is today's show. Is join the Zoom. Join the Zoom. It's a private Zoom meeting that you're invited to. You're invited to. Thank you for the Submarine Blues. Subs count now. We've still not been paid by Twitch, and I'm getting twitchy. I mean, it's supposed to get paid on the 15th, but the last 3 months, your Zoom meeting is at risk. We're reaching out to you because a meeting scheduled on your Zoom account has been posted online and it doesn't have any security features enabled. This opens the door for anyone to join your meeting. Yeah, I know. Zoom, I just posted it, man. I did that deliberately. Just checking. No, Twitch haven't paid us yet. I'm getting twitchy around the Twitch because, I mean, we were telling you guys to, not sub. Just want to say big thank you to our sponsors, Streamlabs. Jesus, I hate OBS so goddamn much. It's a crock of what I can only call complete and utter. Want to thank our sponsors, Streamlabs. The show couldn't happen without Surfshark, not Streamlabs. Streamlabs is awful. Surfshark. Clazy Poo says, but it is free. The show, the first 40 minutes of the show is free. Yeah. And do you know how we afford to do that, Clazy Poos? By having a sponsor. Don't you understand how sponsorship works? Don't you understand how sponsorship works? Surfshark, VPN, travel the globe from the safety of your own home. OBS is free. That's why I got it wrong and I corrected myself. Glad it poos. Is that my parting's not normally on that? Yes, it is. Surfshark, OBS, VPN. So stop saying OBS. You made me stop typing OBS in the chat. Surfshark VPN. If you want to watch Netflix around the world, Amazon Prime around the world, you want to hide your identity because you're a Russian spy. You want to safely go on the internet and cost a coffee. Nick Coffer's cost a coffee. Nick Coffer's cost a lot of coffee. Then you can, using this. And what's great about Surfshark is you can use it on any number of appliances. I don't quite know how you'd therefore...
Good morning, lovely jubbly.
I don't therefore know how you would be able to... I'm guessing you could probably share Surfshark. But don't do that. But if you can do it on like any number of appliances, how can they clamp down on that? Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror.
Good morning, lovely jubbly.
There we go. You see in the mirror? That's my body. You see on your screen? That's my body. I got my eye on you, Plankton. We'll talk about that beef in a bit.
What beef?
I will tell you about the beef I got with Plankton. He's been trolling me for the last 24 hours. Just trolling me you know, like a piece of trash. He's like Darren Grimes.
Oh. My name, Penis Balls.
Hello, got Darren Grimes on the show.
Not so crafty. Have you got a spare? In unrelated news, have you got a spare hole for my plug?
I'm doing the surf shark.
Oh.
You have to go down. I know that's a bit better. Of course I've got.
No.
Look at that beast. Look at that beast
Ooh,
I've got. I mean, I can't believe I've got 3. Like that's an 8-way adapter plugged into 2 sockets in an old house. That's got to be alright, isn't it?
You'd be fine.
Surfshark is great. Let me just do this right because Surfshark is great. Exclamation point VPN, 83% off. 3 months extra for free, and just spamming that link helps us because it shows that we're busy. I would suggest buy it. I've got it.
I've got it.
We got it. I know that Stacey's got it. I don't know, maybe Stacey. I think Stacey, was it you that tweeted? I can't remember now. I know loads of you have it, but go and just spam that link, and that really helps us. Thank you very much to Surfshark. Whoa! No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, put your headphones on, please.
Why? What happened?
Put your headphones on, please.
Why are you so...
Because there's a bad buzz from that. No.
I don't want to bring it... Oh, yeah, there is a bad buzz.
So why don't you plug that in there? Why don't you plug
I'll
that
just
in?
go without.
Well, why are you holding it together with a plug? With a what do you call that thing?
Peg.
Peg.
Because
Thank you, Stacey.
my kids have wrecked the charger, and so it won't charge without being...
Plug it in. I wonder if I waggle it away from another cable.
Hey, no, it's not...
No, hang on. That's only because I waggled it. Here we go. There we go. We're good.
Good morning, lovely jubbly.
Hey, my lovely jubbly.
Who are these people?
Welcome to the show.
Yes,
This is the show.
yes.
My name is Lee Mondo.
And my name is Penis Balls.
We got later on in the show. We've got Darren Grimes coming on. You can hear him in the green room right now. So I'm going to put a Zoom link in the chat. Come and join us.
Do it.
Still not been paid by Twitch. I'm getting twitchy around the Twitch payment scenario, and my OBS is absolutely to cock. Lots to talk about. We got a special guest on the show. Scott Balcony's coming on at 11 because I'm freaking furious with the P.
Why?
Because he has this thing, right? If he's got a microwave meal, how many times do you pierce the lid of the microwave meal?
Am I using... I don't want to use a fork because I don't think
I don't know what you use. Give me
the... Maybe 4?
With a knife?
Yeah.
All right. So I do 3 with a fork. Dum, dum, dum. So that's 9. So
good.
that's more than 1.
Yeah.
Right? Guess how many he does? 1.
Why?
I don't know. But then last night I was having jacket potatoes. And so I said to him, how many times do you pierce your jacket potatoes? You find the answer out at 11, behind the paywall. It will blow your freaking mind. It's insane. He tried to call me about it this morning to talk about it. And I said, I'm not prepared. I can't.
No.
I need my fans
You need
behind
witnesses.
me. I do. I said, I can't do this phone call. I can't do this phone call.
Who does he think he is?
It's awful. It's so awful. Right. Let's get some people into the... We've got some people waiting.
Get in.
Got Mr. Bodell. Mr. Bodell, come on and dance. Whoa, what is that? How do we quit? What's going on there? We've gone to Darren Grimes' maths lesson. Let me just... first of all... Right, hang on a minute. I've got to do... I really hate OBS because it just keeps... Turn off your speaker, please, caller. Turn off your stream, please, caller. If I move that to there, that should get rid of us. Right. Hello, Alistair.
Good morning.
Hello, Mr.
Catherine
Bodell.
here.
We have a different angle on Mr. Bodell.
Yeah.
Yes, we've got. I've got the computer on as opposed to the phone, so I've got a better angle, and I've got a headset,
Beautiful.
and I can hear you perfectly.
Good morning, Coffee Talk. Good morning, Izzy. Good morning, Calibria Brett. Good morning,
Sorry,
Jamie.
what?
314159265. Welcome to the show. First things first. First question: how many times do you pierce your ready microwavable meals, Alistair?
So I use a knife. Now, I used to do it just once, but more recently I've gone about 4.
You're
4.
an animal.
Okay. And by the way, this is the content that people want. Mr. Bodell.
3 quick stabs with a fork.
So that's dum dum dum. And you go down, left, and then back again.
Down, right,
Right.
and then back.
Okay, because I go boom, boom, boom. And here's the question I was going to ask, and Void Dweller has anticipated it. Did anyone not have a microwave? Void Dweller. Have you ever read the instructions of a microwave? What does the warning? So you don't. Does anyone know what the warning is within the instructions of the microwave?
Don't look in it.
Don't read instructions
No.
for anything.
It's don't put your head near the microwave. I'm guessing because of the radiation can give you brain cancer.
In your eyes, yeah.
Don't
Have you?
put in the instructions. Warning: do not put your head. It might be near the back of the microwave. Do not put your head near the microwave.
But they do put a glass door in it so you can have a peep in. I mean, it's confusing, isn't it?
Jeez, if you've ever had like brain
And a light
cancer
on.
or eyes melt or a scanner effect because of a microwave, you've got to join this Zoom meeting. You've really got to be part of this Zoom meeting.
Have you noticed? You know the way you're not meant to put anything metallic in a microwave.
Yeah.
Have you started to see the trend? Well, I have, of what seem like metallic dishes that food comes in, but they're obviously not metallic because they're microwave safe, but they look metallic.
All of my microwavable food is Tesco, not even Tesco Finest, and that's your kind of khaki plastic. So I haven't seen that, Mr. Bodell. So at the moment you're a plankton.
That was some beef yesterday. It kicked off in Discord.
Did it?
I noticed Roger hasn't got the balls. He's not man enough to come and do this mano a mano. So
That means hand to hand.
it doesn't. Have you ever done the thing where you get a cup of water and you put a light bulb in it and put that in the microwave? No. Only for like 20 seconds.
No,
Do it. The light bulb lights up.
I have put the butter in the microwave before, in the plastic pot, and it has got silvery writing on it, and you do hear a zzz, zzz, zzz.
Well, you put the packet. You don't just cut a bit off. How come when...
I won't do it again. I have done it.
But butter is one of those things. It's so delicious, but you can't spread it, right? And if you leave it out, it starts to smell. So everyone puts it in the microwave to soften it. You can never get it right. You take it out, it's too hard. You take it out, it's too hard. You take it out, it's liquid.
Yes.
You can never... So just pour it over the thing.
I like a Lure Pack. I can't go wrong with that. That's in the front of my fridge, and it's spreadable.
Could you?
But you don't like real butter. You like
Lurpak isn't the one in the grey
Spreadable.
thing. It's not butter.
It's nice.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
salty. I love salt. I had so much salt on my potatoes last night. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm not trying. I'm losing weight, and I had a little brief hiatus from the weight loss. I'm back in it. I was 14.8 today. I want to get down to 14.5. Boom. I'm happy. Can you read that comment from? If you just scroll back a little bit. Read that comment from Roger Plankton, please.
I've lost my voice. Genuinely.
This guy's a piece of trash, and I'm going to tell you why, right? Yesterday, we talked about the Star Trek movie from 2009.
About Spock Prime.
And we had...
Mr. Prime. Spock Prime.
The question was, who plays Spock, right? And it was like Quentin Farshwa or something. Who cares, right? That was the answer on the card. But there are two Spocks in that movie. There is Spock and there's Spock. And the other Spock is played by Leonard Nimoy, as I believe he pronounces it. And so I said, well, Leonard Nimoy, which is his name is Spock, right? Get ready to time Plankton out, guys. His name is Spock, right? And then Roger said, oh, he did sort of funny voice now. Oh, actually, what does he talk like? All right, Matt. He's from up north.
Yeah.
So, he says, Pete, you kind of seconded this. Pete, so Roger goes, why, hey, man.
No.
I know it's closer than Australian and Cockney, so I'm sticking with it. It was why, hey, man.
Oh.
Leonard Nimoy isn't he Spock? He's Spock Prime. And I said, well, he's still Spock. I said, first of all, I wasn't asked, it was not specified. That's better. That's the better argument than I've been using.
Can I just highlight the fact that this is the reason why we don't do quizzes anymore?
Because of Roger.
Day after, still moaning about it.
Because of you, Roger. Right, it was yesterday, and I'm not moaning. I'm correcting. I'm correcting.
I'd call it moaning.
I'm correcting a troll. Right, I'm standing up for myself after I've been trolled. I couldn't get that white supremacist video removed from YouTube. I have no idea why. So Roger's next.
Because he was spitting facts.
Roger's taking the wrath of Khan, and it's pronounced Roth in this country. Tim Roth. We're going to get to, please, Mr. Bodell and Alistair, just calm down. I'm coming to you, right? I'm just trying to think of a reason why I put a Zoom link up. So, it wasn't, his name is Spock.
No.
His name is Spock. Dave, thank you. Poorly worded question. Both answers are correct. Thank you, right? At no point in the movie is he referred to as Spock Prime. I wasn't asked for his surname in the question. It's not like who played Spock Jones or Spock Prime. And if this other actor, Quentin Fafua, and Lennon Nimoy were there on the set, and they were looking the other way, and I went, "Excuse me, Spock." Vroom! They both turned round. They were both turned round. So Roger, I hope that puts a full stop after it.
A full spot.
That doesn't even work.
Well,
let's check in, Mr. Bodell.
Hi.
Wagwan.
What does that mean?
It means what's going on.
Oh, what's going on? Well, a couple of things actually. I do have a quiz for you. I did have one yesterday, but after yesterday's performance, it's going on the back burner, and it will probably come out in a couple of weeks when it.
Let's let things simmer a little.
Absolutely.
Roger, hang on a second. Last thing, right? Roger says you don't even know how many Spocks are in the film. I do. There are 2. You'll say baby Spock. Babies don't count. Babies don't count.
What?
Babies don't count as names. Babies don't count as names. Do they know their names? Does a baby...
Yeah.
First of all, babies don't have names, right? Second of all, does a baby know its name? You've got a baby, you go, Spock, doesn't know its name. So, Roger, babies don't count as names. I'm so sorry. No more. Mr. Bodell, please.
Yes, so today it's going to be a good week this week. I am coming to London on Saturday for 4 days.
Hang on a minute.
Whoa.
You're not coming to stay with me on Saturday, are you?
Oh God, no.
Okay, all right. Panic for a second. I thought,
don't panic.
Because Mr. Bodell is staying with me because he's in the Royal Box, but not all the Royal Box people can. He is staying with me. Close to the gig, and I was thinking, she'll be staying here a month. That wasn't what I meant at all.
No. Don't panic yourself. I'm not going to turn up at your doorstep. But it's going to be. It'll be the first flight in a long time, so I'm kind of quite looking forward to it. So we'll be there on Saturday.
So you're looking forward to it?
Are you going to go early to the airport so you can get Weatherspoons in?
Yeah, I'm past all that, Catherine. I'll be going to the airport early to get a Starbucks or something. Yeah. But I am looking forward to it. So I'll be in London for 4 days, and just in time for a Freedom Day on Monday. Whatever that brings.
Freedom.
So
have you got a flair for?
Yeah, to stick up my jacksie. Yeah.
It's how it's done these days.
I've got a box of them. So looking forward to that.
He fell for it. He fell for my trap. Cause babies' names count. And then Roger's posted.
We're still on this.
Roger, you've just killed yourself. Roger's posted the names of the Spocks in the film. Catherine, please read that.
Child Spock and Spock.
Oh, it's just Spock Prime. You've just done it.
He's not a baby. Child Spot has dialogue. You see him getting bullied by other kids, and then he has a conversation with Sarek.
Wait, sorry, Child Spock and Spock. I'm sorry. I thought, according to your bullshine argument, it was Child Spock, Spock Prime, and Spock. But no, it was a typo. It was a typo.
Okay, if we say you've won, can we stop this?
If he says I've won, we can stop it. The moment he says I've won, and he admits he just did Child Spock, Spock, and Spock.
Roger, make it stop, please.
Roger, mate. Roger. Roger, you are... So sorry, Paul. So you're excited about going on a plane? No nerves?
Yes, absolutely. Not excited about getting on a plane. Excited just to visit London again. You know, that used to be a regular haunt of mine, and it's been too long since I've been.
It's a bit shit. I've been there.
I love
it.
I love it.
I lived there for.
But that's the reason for you and I, Paul.
years.
It's still a treat.
Yeah.
I used to like driving into London to go to work. I used to love driving over the bridges at night, and it still felt special to me. But he's jaded.
And I still get a bit of a buzz, just seeing those iconic buildings.
Yeah.
Like the Shard, Tower Bridge. They're iconic, and just
The Shard.
I just love the place.
Okay, so that's happening. That's exciting. And what are you there for business or
No,
pleasures?
it's absolute pleasure. Wow. So just 4 days. I've got all. It was booked some time ago, so I've got all the meal sessions, if you like, booked. Cause wasn't sure if there was walk-in or what you need to do. So it's kind of quite regimented. Breakfasts are booked,
it's a mixture
dinners are
of
booked.
both. But also, all the places I've booked for meals have had loads of space as well, not just social distancing. By the way, Pete, you've embarrassed yourself. You've said Prime Spock, Pointless Reboot Spock, and then you said Prime Spock. And so I stopped reading there because one of those was meant to be Baby Spock. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? Some people are they just don't focus.
They can't let go.
They can't let go. Let it go. Well, enjoy London.
Thank you.
I lived in London for kind of 30 years. This is on the fringes of London. It was still London, it counts. No, actually, I forbid you to go to London, Mr. Bodell.
Okay.
I just forbade you.
Okay.
Are you the king of London now?
I'm not the king of London. I'm an exile. I'm like an African king that has been exiled. Or a Pakistani leader that's been exiled. I don't know if any of these things are historically true. I've seen it in a film somewhere.
Right.
Sounds true.
It is true. Thank you. And I've been exiled to Aylesbury, about 40 minutes away from London.
Yeah.
So
you can.
I've got my trains all figured out, Ian. By the way.
For when you come stay here.
Yes.
Got it worked out. It's kind of dead.
Simple.
Straightforward.
Simple from Marylebone.
Yeah. There you go. You just go straight up. But I'm not saying where you go straight up to, guys. Although you have heard me mention Prince's Risborough, so you kind of know it's Prince's. Yeah. Good. It's very, very straightforward. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you. I mean...
And I believe you've got an electric guitar now, so let's get jamming.
Oh, mate, I saw your... And we're coming to you in a minute, Alistair. This is not a complete folly on your part, I promise. DJ Blag says, here's a mind F for you. When I was a baby, I was reared by Spock. Dr. Spock, the book guy, we know. I notice your guitar is there. Mm-hmm. Would you like to hear me play mine?
Oh.
Yes. Oh, was that the wrong answer, Catherine? Should the answer have been no?
Actually, you just pulled my headphones out, so small mercies. Hang on.
Plug them in. Got a strap. Got my strap on.
Wow.
So...
Can I... I see you made yourself a brew, and I was just wondering whether I could go...
I live here, you were late.
Well, I'm here now.
I live here, you were late. No, I want to sing.
Catherine, can I say one thing just whilst Ian's setting up?
Let's jam, brother, let's jam.
See yesterday, as the owner of 1960s Velvet Underground, I've worked a lot with Nico, and I fully endorse those impressions.
Thank you very much, Paul Modell.
I'm just jamming in.
You're welcome. Hey,
we can't hear your guitar.
No, it's not plugged in.
No, he's doing a Grimes.
Jesus, he's doing what? Grimes. So we can't hear you.
Plug it in, Paul.
It's got. I'm gonna have to go downstairs to get the lead. It's gonna be too awkward.
I'd like to play all of you a song.
Oh,
right,
God.
this is the next one I'm going to learn. Right? This is the next one I'm going to learn, and I want to play this. Alistair! Flipping heck, man!
That noise was loud.
Flipping heck! Alistair, would you like to check in? And then I'm going to sing to everybody.
Oh, God. Hello, Claire, by the way.
Just putting it on the stand, the phone, so I can free my hands.
They're tough to hold. They are tough to hold.
Heavy.
Yeah, so hello, everybody.
Morning.
Hello, Alistair.
It's a wonderful day, isn't it? And it's good to be here on your show, Ian and Catherine, once again.
Well, it's very nice to have you.
Hi. And is it going to be a good song, Ian?
I met a boy
Oh,
called
God.
Frank. That's not the right chords. I met a boy called Frank Mills. Those aren't the right chords. Carry on. We need to find that's the Lemonheads version, and we're not playing that. It's because it's going to be a good song. Here we go. No, I don't want this crap. I want the chords, the tab. I don't want the tabs. I want the chords. Let's try this one. Here we go. I met a boy called Frank Mills on September 12th, right here in front of the Waverley. But unfortunately, I lost his address.
Could you direct your face elsewhere?
He was last seen with his
I
friend.
need auto-tune on
The
mine.
drummer, he resembles George Harrison of the Beatles, but he wears his hair tied in a small bow at the back, at the back.
Oh, God.
I love him, but it embarrasses me
I know the feeling.
to walk down the street with him. He lives in Brooklyn somewhere, and where's his white crash helmet?
Gets high now, everyone.
He has gold chains on his leather jacket, and on the back are written the names Mary and Mom and Hell's Angels.
God.
Getting quieter.
I got very, very quiet.
I think we should all do backing vocals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do up, do up, do up, do do.
Can't hear anything. So, Alistair, are you coming then to the show on the 18th? I believe.
I've booked a ticket
Excellent.
and
looking-
a hotel, and it's going to be still a bit of a lottery whether I actually come, but
I hope you do. I hope you do. Genuinely hope you do.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
to see you in
Very
person.
good to see you, mate.
Apparently you went dead
Did you say you're coming the day before?
On the Tuesday. Yeah.
Where are you staying? Oh, you're staying here?
Yes.
Brilliant. I'm going to be in the Premier Inn.
What are you doing?
So
Hello, Claire. Nice to see you. Let's move away from the...
Can't hear Ian or Catherine here. I don't know if they know we can't hear them.
I don't know. Still know what's happening.
How you doing, Claire?
Good, thank you. I shan't join you. I've got work on board.
Claire.
Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you now. Sorry, we couldn't.
You went quiet, Ian.
You'll go quiet in a minute. You'll go quiet in a minute. That did sound great. The thing is, it did sound quite great. I sang it too high. I should have gone down an octave, but it sounded great. That's one of the songs I'm going to be doing in my new band, which is actually happening. So you can all F off. Thank you, guys. Nice to talk to you. Claire is here. Hello, Claire.
Good morning.
You've got a lovely kind of like one of those effects that you get on Instagram, and I have absolutely no idea why they have those filters. I think it's called a filter.
It's to make everyone look more gorgeous.
Backlight from my phone because my strip light has broken. So
Oh, you have a strip light.
well, I did.
That's the really oh, you keep talking that. Someone sent me something very funny today that I will try and find.
That was from before strippers got like really rude, isn't it? That
Hello, dear
music.
viewer.
It was all a
Ian
little-
Lee
What are
from
you
I'm a
doing?
Celebrity.
It was all a little bit of cheeky fun, and then they started sitting on people's laps. And that.
And more in some places.
Anyway,
Burlesque was making a big comeback, or has it been and gone?
well, Dita Von Teese did it, didn't she? And then there were loads of people in ladies in village halls trying to have a go.
And that was about 15 years ago. I think burlesque made a comeback, and maybe even longer because it was Madame Jojo's and stuff in Soho. See, I know London.
I got admitted to a strip show by accident once.
Oh, really?
You ended
By
up on
accident.
stage suddenly and thought, shit, fight or flight, and he fought.
Came in through the wrong door.
No, it was actually supposed to be a disco a school disco for people leaving sixth form college. So I went to the pub on the appointed time, and I couldn't see many people about. And then the door was locked, so I knocked on the door and I said, "Oh, I'm here for the," but I didn't finish the sentence. And the guy, "Oh yeah, come in." And it was actually
The sentence in his head was tits.
It was a strip show instead.
Catherine, you've been vulgar.
And it had been cancelled, the school disco, and it was a strip show. So I stayed for about
4 hours.
No,
Just to
about
check.
6 minutes, Catherine. And then I
6
left.
minutes.
All right, Darren.
Gosh. So, you were polite and sat through the whole thing, just in case.
Well, she went round. This went round, and her opening thing was she
opened her what?
She tapped each gentleman outside on the down there.
Euphemism,
And
wasn't
she
it?
tapped mine as well.
You're what?
His gentleman.
My penis.
And this is supposed to, I'm doing my best really to make these shows safe for
Family.
work. That's another one.
It's
we
a medical
can't-
term. Let's not be screaming.
It's another one you can't listen to with your kids.
So yeah, a bit of a shocker, Ian.
Oh.
Bit of a
Roscoe
shocker,
says
that.
6 minutes. Did you check twice? If someone can clip the audio of Alistair saying my penis as well, please, that would be lovely.
I've only seen one stripper, and he looked like Lovejoy.
So who here has ever been to a nudist beach?
I've seen one in the distance. I've seen one in the. It's like that's the.
Were you checking?
With binoculars?
I did it once, and I have to say that the freedom, the cool, fresh air freedom, was rather
Oh,
interesting.
you did it.
I did it once. It was on a Greek island, so it's kind
And
It felt right.
were you taken by a friend? Did you know that were you on your own? And were you nervous?
we knew about it, and yeah, of course we were nervous. But the great thing about it is you just sit there in anonymity because all the Greek men with the muscles and the tan are just strolling up and down the beach with a sort of look at me face. And so, yeah, no.
You saw their faces.
Right. Void Dweller says, I camped on a beach. I woke up. It was a nudist beach. And it was, Brogan says, I've been to a nudist beach, but only for 6 minutes. Alistair, 6 minutes is now the optimum time. I have not. I think I might have strolled along a nudist beach for a laugh, but clothed.
Okay.
You don't have to strip off at a nudist beach.
No, you can just go and look at everyone because that's normal.
Yeah,
It's kind of cheating.
It is
It is
kind of
cheating.
I get embarrassed when there are boobs on a beach. I just don't know where to look.
Oh,
You ever
God.
got your boobs out on the beach?
No, it's just more skin to burn. I'm
Yeah.
too white.
Big old oily bosoms. Honestly,
Big old
it makes
80s
me.
boobs.
There's nothing. Swimming costumes for the beach are the most unsexy thing. The beaches are really unsexy. I don't like
Do you mean
beaches
a one
anyway.
piece or a bikini? You don't
All
like
of it. I don't like any of it. I don't like beaches anyway because I don't like having sand on my feet. I just hate it. So I will wear my flip flops and I'll sit there. And with kids, you now have to go in the beach and it's horrible. I hate it. And then sand in the car. Oh, it's awful. But the swimming costumes are the most unsexy outfit known to man.
Well, you're always hoying them out your jacksie. Unless you're the next generation, they're pulling them up. That look, I just don't get. That was the thing that would embarrass me the most. And like in the 90s, it was all high cut legs, right, with bikini bottoms.
Yeah.
But you had to. But there was quite a lot of material in front and back.
Yeah.
And now you buy them with the cutouts. It's like
Yeah.
makes you look like you got a hungry bum all the time.
Yeah.
Not comfortable.
Yeah. It's a lot easier for men, isn't it? To put on a pair of shorts.
Very shorts.
Yeah.
But then you'll always get some guy in his like early 60s who may have been hot when he was younger. He may not. With what you call budgie smugglers.
Yeah.
And you just think, oh, Jesus, man. And it's hairy and it's like, oh, give it a rest. Hey,
Taking me back to Lovejoy, which is why we were begging
Well,
his bouncer to please, could you swap?
speaking of hairy downstairs, they're rebooting Sex and the City.
Oh.
And the reason I say that, because I think it's in one of the movies. I think it's in the first movie, which I've seen.
That's when they started talking about female grooming more.
One of them has got like a
Brazilian.
Bush coming out, and they all go, "Oh God!" But they're rebooting Sex in the City without Kim Cattrall because she hates.
She doesn't like them. No.
And so she said, "No, not doing it." So but they're rebooting it. Why would you?
But with the same women.
Yes. Why would you do that?
Well, I think they were of an age, and maybe they're not in that place anymore.
But why would it be interesting? I did go when I went to New York with my wife. I did secretly book a Sex and the City tour, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
we went to like her house and all of that stuff, and there was a quiz on there. I got more of the questions right than anyone else in the quiz.
I bet you did.
I used to enjoy Sex and the City, but I don't quite know. It's good, wasn't it, Mandy? You did it as well. I don't quite know why they would reboot it. It's done. I know.
Back in the day, was it 50% was sort of eye candy-ish? Now it would be sort of Golden Girls, wouldn't it?
Golden Girl. I mean, they're still very beautiful women, and I think the fact that they were beautiful women was certainly a big part of
and they were
show.
all different.
They were like the Monkees.
Although they were all white, weren't they?
Well, they were like the Monkees.
They're all different personalities, people that I think probably wouldn't be friends in real life necessarily, and certainly weren't friends in real life. It transpires, but
Cock Bongo says, "Was there a question about Carrie Prime? Please stop." And Baby Carrie, please stop.
God,
it's a show that passed me by. I still don't know if I get the name of it right. I don't know if it's Sex in the City or Sex and the City.
I'm exactly the same.
And I think Ian, you said both versions.
I do. Well spotted, because I don't know. And you said Sex and the City. I'll forget that in 5 minutes, right? Mm-hmm. So Sex in the City. I kind of go Sex in the City. So it's Sex in the City, because I don't know, and I'm covering both bases.
What is
Which
the
was
answer?
One of the episodes.
Is it and or in?
And. Because the city is like the other character.
That's the Mandela effect.
Is there any sex in it at all?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. It's
6
filthy.
minutes of it,
The
Alistair.
one with Kim Cattrall covered in
Which one?
sushi.
All of them with
Covered
Kim
in
Cattrall
sushi.
in.
The one where she's in the swing.
Oh my God, let's do it. Every episode, it was Kim Cattrall just getting in.
Alistair, an episode list.
Coffee Talk, who lives in New York, said Sex in the City, and then he's just gone, oh, it is and.
I mean, it's a lesson we've learned 20 years too late.
By the way, can I just say a little bit of business? We've got 11 and a half minutes till we go behind the paywall. That means this show stops, the free bit stops, and you have to come to a secret YouTube link. And boy, we're having fun today. If you want the fun to continue, and special guest Scott Balcony from Balcony Shirts, then you need to sign up to the Patreon. Let's get the link in the chat, patreon.com/Ian, I-A-I-N, and Catherine with a K. If you scroll down if you're watching on your computers, there's a little button. If you sign up for the £6.66 level, I've just seen that as well. If you sign up for the 666 level, you get the secret password, secret link to carry on watching us. You get all of the other paywall stuff that's already happened. You get all of the podcasts. There's a whole library of stuff. If you sign up today, you don't just go in cold and you build up from there. You get access to everything that has happened before and everything that is coming. Do you want to read that, Jack Little?
As Jack Little has just pointed out, basically in 11 minutes you have to buy a drink or leave.
There we go. So we got the link in the chat. Thank you. So patreon.com/Ian and Catherine if you want. And there'll be another over 2 hours of this crap. Over 2
I know, not just 6
hours
minutes.
that you'll never get to see unless you sign up. But I was surprised because the first film was dull. The second film I didn't see, but they were in the desert like Ishtar.
Oh, I saw
Ishtar,
it.
there's
It
a
was
reference for the kids.
bloody awful.
Yeah.
It was awful, but I watched it. You know, it was my generation's thing, Sex and the City, and suddenly everyone became obsessed with shoes.
As I hang on a minute, it's this, isn't it? As I wander through the city as a lonely single woman, I wonder what would happen if I were a man and I started scratching my penis instead of my vagina. That's what it is.
Could I scratch my crotch like a guy? Samantha had her own view on it. Sure, go for it, honey.
That's the show.
And then Charlotte, oh no, I would never do that.
I need to talk without any spoilers. No spoilers, Alistair, so we got to be careful. Oh, that's nice. If I do
Liza
that.
Minnelli was in the second one, wasn't she?
Oh, I don't know, but she was fabulous in Arrested Development.
Oh God, it was just...
Alistair, very quickly, and I know a load of people are now starting to watch The Leftovers. I finished season 2 of The Leftovers last. Have you seen it, Paul?
No, I downloaded the first episode on Sky last night. So once I watch it, the second one
Claire,
starts
have you
downloading.
seen The Leftovers? Oh, Claire, you've muted yourself.
No, I haven't seen it. Tell me about it.
It's a sci-fi program that is intelligent, and it's only 3 seasons. It has an ending. By the way, a lot of love for your boxes, Claire, behind you and your shelf display. A lot of love in the chat. And it's got an ending. And I've just finished season 2, Alistair. My word. My word. And again, I'm going to be so careful. The episode with the well. Data 7th, could you please show us, wave to us, please? Okay, he's a real person. I have to be careful, Data 7th, because we have some naughty people that show a video of someone struggling with their computer. Then when I go live to them, they show a picture of Tony Soprano's peen. What a series! What a series! And again, no spoilers, but when Justin Theroux sings.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was gone. I was gone.
Yeah.
I was gone.
It's one of the most in terms of watching TV shows. It's one of the ones that's made me think more about some of the issues that arise from it, and I mean that's got to be quite good for a show to do that.
Oh, I'm reading too much into my life. But by the way, they smoke to remember. They said it the other day. They smoke to remember. But I'm suddenly now because it's very symbolic, lots of symbolism in it that you may not get until a little bit later in the series. And I'm reading. I didn't know I had a front path right at my house. I didn't know. I lived here 3 years. Didn't know there was a front path. Knew there was a gate that you can't get to because there's a big lavender bush, but I didn't know there's a front path. And yesterday I thought, I'm just going to clear that. Oh my God, there's a path. And so now my why, and we will come to you in a second, Data 7th, I promise. You're not just going to sit there in the car and go, thanks everyone, bye. Now my why, I phoned up Catherine and said, I've got a why. And the why is to clear that front path. And it's covered in moss and there's grass growing out of it. And my why is I'm going to saw down, there's like a dead little tree next to it, only a small thing. I'm going to get rid of that. My why is to clear that path. And in my head, and this may be true, but in my head, it's really symbolic, right? It's like clearing. I'm very lost at the moment. I'm very full of fear. But this is like clearing the way ahead of me. It's making myself open to more new possibilities. It's also meaning I can see I've got kind of a direction to head in. It may just be I'm clearing a goddamn path. But partly, I think, because of watching The Leftovers, it's become this hugely symbolic exercise for me.
Yeah,
6 minutes, everyone. 6 minutes.
Shut up. Okay. Go on.
It makes you think about the fact that for me anyway, it wasn't really about kind of trying to work out what's happening in terms of the narrative. It's more about people's reactions, and it's about grief, and it's about belief.
Yeah.
And it's about stuff like that, which are like, our daily human emotions, right? And that's why it's good at sort of provoking those thoughts, and maybe other people get that as well.
Oh, when Justin Theroux was singing, I was gone. Data 7th.
Hey man, what is this series? Whilst I was waiting, I must have missed the title.
The Leftovers. It's a really cool. It's from about maybe 2008, maybe a bit more, maybe 2012, and it's American, and it's 3 seasons, and it has an ending to it, so it's not
they're not going to drag it out.
Definitely, there's only 10 episodes in each series, and I think each one is packed. I found the Liv Tyler one, that could have been half the length, but and it's about on October the 14th, half of the world just disappears. And it's about the leftovers. I wish they call it something else because I just keep thinking of Sunday Lunch. But it's about the people that are staying behind. It was 2014 to 2017. Thank you, Lewis. So it's more recent than I thought. It's written by one of the writers of Lost. I think the one that wrote The Watchmen as well, which was just an amazing series. So that's my recommendation to you.
Watch the Watchmen.
The Watchmen series is great. The film apparently is a bit of a clunker, but the series is just wonderful. How are you, Data 7th? What's going on for you?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. I've got a couple of hours to kill at work. I see you like pop up, so I thought I'd check in. See how you're getting on. Yeah, I was just messing around with this. Have you heard of an instrument called a erhu? ERHU.
An erhu?
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
It's a Japanese instrument. I was just messing around with it on GarageBand. You know, you can get it on your phone, right?
I didn't know you could get GarageBand. This is insane. I'm learning more from your call, Data 7th, than I've learned in the last year. And I've been to college.
I don't know if you can hear this. Hold on. Can you hear that?
Yeah, just about.
All right.
It's cutting out a little bit, but we will find an erhu video and we'll to watch when we go behind the paywall. How have you even heard of it? What is it? A wind instrument?
No, it's a string, isn't it?
No, it's a string instrument. It's like it sounds like sort of like it's got a violin kind of thing, but you can change like how much the tremolo on it, so it kind of cries a bit more if you turn the tremolo up. I don't know. Can you hear it more now?
Yes.
It looks like a one-string violin.
I've seen them. I've seen them play that.
There's not much going on it.
It's the kind of thing that the geisha girls would play. Geishas think that everyone thinks that geishas are prostitutes. They're not. They're there to kind of provide company and entertainment.
Yeah.
I saw a real
They're
geisha.
artists.
I saw a real geisha. You see people dressed as geishas in Japan, but we spoke to someone. They said that they still exist. You don't see them. It's like seeing a badger. You don't see them, and the way you recognise them, I think they have there's a dot or a mark or something, isn't there?
Well, I know about the split peach hair. It means different things,
I
whether
didn't
they're
know that.
training or not.
Right.
They have different hairstyles.
There's something about like a dot on their face or on their headband or something. And we were in, I guess it would have been, maybe it was Osaka or Kyoto, in like these little alleyways. And we both stopped and went, there's a geisha. And she was just had her head down and was just kind of scuttling along. It was like we'd seen a wild animal. Went,
You have the clogs on.
had the clogs on, the whole thing, and had the marking that you're only allowed to wear if you're genuine. And they're there for entertainment.
Is it on the back, on the neck here?
Oh, we go. Sit stand says they have the red pink on the back of their neck. Maybe
Yeah.
I can't. That might be it.
Like a double point,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And they're for entertainment, and they're company, and they play music, and they sing, and they serve food. Maybe they don't serve food, but they're there just for company
Yeah.
and entertainment. It's an amazing. And she was so beautiful, that white face and that jet black hair tied back, and the wonderful outfit. My God, it was incredible.
How they have to sleep to be able to maintain that hairdo?
No.
Like on a block.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the most uncomfortable, but it's all about discipline and grace and being able. I mean, even being able to sit down in those kimonos. They train them to be able to do that sort of noiselessly and stuff. I find it fascinating.
Going to be a little bit late for the paywall, guys, but we are going to go there very soon. So if you want to join us, go to the Patreon and sign up for the $6.66 plus VAT. Where are you going, Data 7th? I'm always fascinated by when people do Zoom on cars. They do it a lot in some of the AA meetings.
So I'm at work. I'm in Tottenham at the moment.
Oh wow!
At a railway depot. Just in the middle of, and after in about. And maybe 2 hours, 2 hours, I'll be going up to Stonebridge Park, which is not the greatest. Very, very grim. Very.
So are you bunking off now, or are you early?
No. I finished one thing, and there's nothing between now and the next thing. So I'm just killing time, really.
Okay.
There's a helicopter. Let me just close this window. Sorry.
We should call ourselves the Time Killers.
I'm killing a bit of time.
By the way, I would watch it if anyone wants to make a movie called The Time Killers, and it could be one of two premises. I'll give you this: they either have to kill time itself, the concept of time, or they travel through time killing.
What about people that just run around elbow dropping clocks?
Team, listen, it's lovely to talk to you. I might do another Zoom a little bit later on in the show. You're all very, very welcome to join us. Please don't think just because you've contributed now that you can't contribute again. But we are going to go behind the paywall, so I'm going to close this Zoom. It's lovely to talk to you. Thank you.
Likewise, man. See you there.
Tutty bye. Tutty bye. That was nice, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. We are going to go behind the paywall, guys.
See you there.
See you there. Okay, let's see what happens. Goodbye.